Donald Trump has gone silent as Iran rejects his ceasefire proposal. Iran believes it's another trick, having no interest in negotiating unless Trump agrees to full reparations from this war. Iran demands strong security guarantees, no US and Israel attacks or invasions. They also want all military bases removed from the region. Trump's regime responded by clearing his schedule. Trump's revised schedule shows executive time and closed-door meetings all day. Caroline Leavitt is reportedly holding a press conference soon, which we will cover on the Midas Touch network. Donald Trump will be MIA today as thousands of troops head to the Middle East, expected to arrive within 24 to 48 hours for a possible ground invasion. Despite what you hear from Trump, observe the region. Iran still controls the Strait of Hormuz, creating a toll system and profiting from its control. An escalating war continues. Liquefied natural gas LNG is in short supply. Qatar Energy and other major Arab companies have declared force majeure. Fertilizer and helium exports are lacking, causing major issues and rising costs. Donald Trump and his regime overtly manipulate markets through posts, statements, and financial programs. It seems Trump and his regime, especially with an unenforced SEC, are looking to manipulate markets by having people participate in market activity. This manipulation will ultimately backfire, Iran's state media states. Iran does not accept the ceasefire, fundamentally entering such a process with those who have violated their commitments is not logical. This is from Iranian TV. Their regime media also says, the Islamic Republic of Iran insists on the fulfillment of its strategic objectives in confronting the hostile front. Only if those objectives are achieved would an end to the war be possible. Iran reviewed the American ceasefire proposal and considers it excessive. Iran says its defensive operations will continue until its conditions are met. The first condition is a halt to attacks and assassinations. Tehran has conveyed through a regional intermediary that it will continue defending itself. Iran also says it will not allow Trump to dictate the timing of the war's end. NBC exclusive revealed how Donald Trump gets war information. 2-minute highlight reels prepared by his team, showing only us and Israel bombing things, making it seem the war is going great. They don't give him other information and he doesn't ask. This is how he's briefed. Daily 2-minute highlight reels of successful US strikes, raising concerns he's not getting the full picture. NBC broke the story. They're editing the war down 2 wins only so he doesn't react badly. Think how insane and dangerous this is for a commander-in-chief and the world. Meanwhile, the head of Iran's parliament, MB Ghalibaf, posted this morning, "We are closely monitoring all US movements in the region, especially troop deployments." Ghalibaf continued, "What the generals have broke, the soldiers can't fix. Instead, they will fall victim to Netanyahu's delusions. Do not test our resolve to defend our land." Just 24 hours ago, Trump's regime called MB Ghalibaf their hot option to become the new leader of Iran, a Trump proxy, similar to Deli Rodriguez in Venezuela. The Trump regime told Politico, "He's hot, MB Ghalibaf. Are you listening to what this guy's writing and saying?" It contradicts their previous stance. Meanwhile, Turkey presses Gulf Arab states not to join the US and Israel in war against Iran. Ankara urges Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and others to show restraint through diplomacy. Turkey's leader Erdogan continuously calls this Netanyahu's war. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian responded, commending Erdogan's resolute position against the warmongering Zionist regime. Pezeshkian added, "The proud nation of our friendly and brotherly country of Turkey has for many years steadfastly played a role in solidarity with the aspirations of the Islamic Ummah." He concluded, "By the grace of God, we will traverse this proud path together. As I also said, don't listen to the words, watch and observe what's actually happening." An Iranian missile hit near an industrial area in Negev, Israel. The target was likely the Rodam industrial zone near Dimona, where Israel actually has their nuclear bases. Key industries there include phosphate extraction, uranium-related operations, and Israel's ammonia plant, not to mention Dimona is where the nukes are. You have that going on. Separately, look at what's happening in Iraq right now. This deserves more attention because a war in Iraq is apparently starting again, or at least the beginning potentially of that. 7 Iraqi army soldiers were killed and 13 wounded after a US airstrike hit a clinic and engineering department at the Habaniya base in Anbar. That base, shared by the Iraqi army and PEMF al-Shabiya Shiite militia, was struck into consecutive US attacks on March 24th and 25th. This all happened in the past 24 hours. Baghdad called the strikes a serious violation of Iraqi sovereignty, especially because a military medical facility was hit. They began diplomatic and security consultations. Iraq authorized Shiite militias to retaliate against the United States. Then in Camp Victory, Shiite militias used FPV drones to destroy a Black Hawk and radar system. The drones circled the area with impunity. Now, flat out, getting older sucks, but it doesn't have to. Bubs Naturals collagen peptides is key to your health goals and Arlio. It will help you turn back the clock. You might not know this, but things that happen as we get older. Stiff joints, longer recovery, hair thinning, nails breaking, skin losing glow. These can all be fixed.